People in my village used to say, if you ever see a burned monkey staring at your house at night, do not let it see your face. Because the last person who did was found screaming inside the forest the next morning. And this is the terrifying story of what happened after villagers burned the wrong creature. Heavy rain clouds covered the village of Ikoro as the wind blew through the trees. Deep inside the forest, near the village, there lived a strange monkey. But villagers believed it was not an ordinary animal. For years, people claimed the creature appeared before disasters. Whenever the monkey was seen near the village, someone would disappear. At first, nobody believed the stories till children started vanishing, one by one. Without a trace, fear spread across Ikoro village. Parents stopped allowing children outside after sunset. Even hunters refused to enter the forest at night. Then, one evening, a hunter named Jide returned to the village shaking with fear. I saw it, he whispered. The monkey. Villagers gathered around him immediately. Jide's hands trembled violently. It was standing like a human. The thing looked at me and smiled. Silence filled the village because everyone knew one terrifying thing about the creature. The monkey never smiled unless someone was about to die. That same night, the village chief made a decision. We end this tonight. Armed with fire torches, machetes, and lanterns, the villagers marched into the forest. The deeper they walked, the quieter the forest became. No insects, no birds, only the sound of footsteps. Then suddenly, a scream echoed through the darkness. Not human, not animal, something worse. The villagers froze. Then they saw it. High in the trees. Watching them, the monkey. Its body looked unnaturally thin. Its eyes glowed pale white. Its smile stretched too wide across its face. And its arms were far too long. One villager dropped his torch in fear. The monkey slowly climbed down from the tree. But it didn't move like an animal. It moved like a person pretending to be one. Then suddenly, it screamed. The sound was so loud, several villagers covered their ears. The creature charged toward them at terrifying speed. Chaos exploded instantly. Villagers began throwing fire torches at the monkey. One torch struck its body directly. Whoosh! Flames covered the creature. The monkey screamed horribly as fire consumed its fur. The villagers watched in horror as the burning creature ran deep into the forest. Then suddenly, silence. Nobody moved. Finally, the chief spoke. It's over. The villagers returned home believing the nightmare had ended. But they were wrong. Very wrong. 3 nights later, something scratched Jide's window. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Jide slowly opened his eyes. Outside his hut stood a dark figure, motionless, watching him. Then lightning flashed across the sky. Jide screamed. The monkey stood outside his window. Its body was burned black. Pieces of melted skin hung from its face. One glowing white eye stared directly at him. And somehow, it was still smiling. They stumbled backward in terror. No, you're dead. The creature slowly lifted one long finger and pointed at him. Then suddenly, it vanished. The next morning, Jide disappeared. Only black handprints remained on his walls. After that night, more villagers began seeing the burned monkey, always watching from rooftops, trees, windows, sometimes standing silently beside roads at midnight. And every person who saw it disappeared soon after. Fear consumed Ikoro village. People stopped going outside completely after sunset. Even prayers inside the village became filled with panic. Then one night, a young girl named Amara heard scratching beneath her bed. She thought it was a rat, until she looked down. Two can open doors to things we do not understand. If this story made you scared to look outside your window tonight, imagine seeing that burned smile staring back at you. Subscribe now for more terrifying 3D horror stories, cursed creatures, dark African legends, and nightmare animations, because the next story might be even more